graphing using algebra. Now, this looks a little intimidating, but we can do this. And we do it by using input-output tables, also known as a function table. So, input-output, or function table. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So, I'm going to make a table. I guess I could make it a little nicer than what I'm making it, so let me go ahead and do that. Okay, a function table, in this case, deals with the x and y axis. Now, this is your y-axis. This is the x-axis. So we have our x and we have our y. Our first problem says y equals x plus 3. So, I should have made this a little wider. Let's just go ahead. This is y on this side. And you have to remember that the formula for this side is x plus 3. Okay? This side is x. So let's say x is 1. To find the answer for y, we're going to do 1 or x plus 3. So what's 1 plus 3? 1 plus 3 is 4. If x is 2, 2 plus 3 is 5. Let's say x is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. Let's say x is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. Okay, so now we have our coordinates. If you want to leave them in the box, you can. Remember, x is over, y is up. So my first coordinate, which is a direct coordinate, you just go like that. Over, up, over, up, over, up. So my first one, I'm going to go over 1, up 4. So I'm going over to the 1, and I'm going to go up to the 4. I'm going to put a dot right in that spot, maybe. Okay, might be a little difficult. So I took care of that one. My next one is over 2, up 5. So I'm going to go over 2. I'm going to use a different color this time. Over 2, up 5. And I'd have one right there. And then I go over 6, up 9. And then the last one, I'd go over 7, up 10. And then they want you to graph it. So in order to graph it, you're just going to take your, let's say, I want to start on the 0 axis, on the y-axis itself at 0. So I'm going to start at 0, but I have to remember that y is 0 plus 3. So I'm going to start at 0, 3. And then I'm just going to draw my line and connect it. Now, I'm not too gifted on drawing my lines, but that's how you would graph that y equals x plus 3. Now to do the other one, I'm going to set up the function table for you, and you finish it. Okay? The function is for y, so we have our x, all by itself. And then the y would equal to x plus 1. Okay, so I'll start with x equals 0. Now remember, y equals 2x. Well, if a number is next to a letter, you multiply. So 2 times, what's my x? 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. So my first dot is going to be at 0 over 0 of 1. Okay? Go ahead and try the rest on your own. It's actually pretty easy with the use of a function table or input output. This is what you put in, this is what you get out.